Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction to another Death Battle, baby! It's been a little while since I've actually done any reactions for Death Battle. I apologize, I wanted to do a bunch of the older ones that I never saw, and I did do a few, I just never, I stopped doing them a couple months ago. I need to get back to it, but yeah, this is a brand new episode for a brand new season. It's Ant-Man vs. Atom, Marvel vs. DC. The premiere actually already started like a couple minutes ago. I got here a little late, so we can actually skip this if we want, but I thought I might go talk a little bit. This, by the way, YouTube, I've said this before, YouTube's premiere thing is freaking obnoxiously loud. Is it legitimately, is it there just to wake you up just in case you were sleepy or something? Because it's so loud. I turned it down. You don't have to turn it way up before the video actually starts. But I've actually missed Death Battle. I actually really wanted to watch more episodes. I just never got around to it. Just of older stuff. There's a ton of them I haven't seen. So I might, what I think I might do is I might just like watch them from order of when they came out or something like that and just say screw it and not just handpick ones or whatever. Anyway, let's get to it, baby. Ant-Man vs. Atom, let's go! Link in the description.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile, oh no, please tell me it's not Ryan Reynolds' fucking mom. I'm so sick of that ad. I have no money. Here's my mom. Like, you don't have no money. Yeah, okay.
Founding member
Free guy, bitch. Get the hell out of here.
The Atom, DC's legendary Mighty Might.
Yes. Good things come in small
packages. Ant-Man just go up his ass, and then Atom go up his ass.
We're just trying to get this out of the way.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, so it's going to be 2D sprites?
Did you know that ants can lift 50 times their own body weight? Yes. That'd be like if you lifted a car straight over your head.
I did. Thanks to my fun fact of the day calendar. Also, Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada yesterday.
Oh my God, Amy.
Well, I bet your calendar didn't tell you that Dr. Henry Pym, aka Hank, was considered a genius at a very early age. By 3 years old, doctors declared that he was smarter than both his parents combined.
He eventually majored in biochemistry and became one of the most successful scientists in his field.
So we're doing Hank
Pym.
He
had big ideas about shrinking the size of cargo to reduce shipping costs. Logistics.
All of which made him a laughingstock in the scientific community and sparked a long-lasting insecurity and need to prove himself.
But he did it. He developed a working serum. He went from laughingstock to Christmas stocking. The much better stock, right behind Bean and Life.
So, naturally, he tested the serum on himself, like any self-respecting scientist would, and shrank down to the size of an ant.
And just when things started going south, a sweet little ant, let's call her Aunt Hathaway, swooped in and led Hank safely back to his lab where he could return to full size.
Hank then harnessed the
loving
serum
other
and
jokes
became
is
the
really
superhero
awkward when you think she's an ant.
Along with his new identity came a fascination in entomology,
Return of the
which
Ant-Man.
makes total sense. Ants are fascinating.
Did you know that ants can talk to each other in a bunch of different ways? Through touch, sound, or even sharing information by barfing at each other.
It's actually called trophallaxis, and they're not barfing per se. It's more like passing food mouth to mouth.
Oh, that's my fetish.
Hank figured out how to communicate with his new pets. Not by barfing, but by creating a cybernetic helmet that mirrors an ant's antenna. And he's even developed genuine relationships with some ants, like Ulysses S. Ant here.
But he didn't stop there. Hank developed a lot of amazing tech like a stinger pistol that focuses his bioenergy into a stun beam, and image-inducing camouflage to mask himself as an ant. It worked so well it fooled Reed Richards, the smartest guy on the planet.
He also built a suit that runs on that nifty serum.
I don't think you need to be the smartest guy on planet to think, oh, that's probably just an ant.
Discovered Pym particles, named after himself.
We have 3 of these, okay?
And the Pym particle is the key to unlocking the fundamental constants of the quantum mechanics at play here. They enable you to decrease the distance between atoms. However, in order to do that, he'd have to change the Bohr radius, the ratio of electron mass to the distance the electrons orbit an atom's nucleus.
Well, of course. Like how when you make a bagel pizza, you can't put the whole pizza on the bagel. Believe me, I've tried. It's too small. You just gotta put less on.
Sure, Boomstick. So the Pym particles are actually displacing mass
to
an
like
alternate dimension in order to maintain that ratio.
Oh, it's like having a second bagel to put the rest of your pizza on.
I saved $2.
But it's never true. He shouldn't be able to punch with full-size strength if he has
waffling, coptering in there.
Definitely lighter, because otherwise he'd crush the sweet ants he rides, like Vincent Van Gogh here.
His mass has been replaced with massless neutrinos, but that doesn't adequately explain how he can have less mass and more mass at the same time.
Sure it does, Wiz. Trust Pym and his particles. Look at the guy. He's explaining the
his
whole
glasses
thing
are upside
while
down.
wearing
Just
a
realized
lab
that.
coat.
That's
What's more
pretty good.
trustworthy than that? You're the exception.
You think you understand this?
Oh, of course. He's small but strong. You said something about a 4, so I guess you wanted ham on that pizza, but I already made the pizza.
Will you take that coat off?
Pizza in his pocket.
Regardless, there is virtually no limit to Hank's ability to shrink. He can go beyond subatomic
In
down
literal
to underspace,
concepts, it
a plane of
says,
existence
right?
below all
Smaller
realities
than
in the
literal
Marvel
concepts.
universe.
And Hank has literally changed his biology. He's rewritten his own chemical makeup to prevent anyone else from changing his size. And he's used Pym particles so much, he's now got an energy field around him that lets him change the size of people or objects on the fly.
Of course he does.
Touch her by straight up firing Pym particles in the air.
He's never shy about using them either. He
I mean, come
eventually
on.
supplied his wife, Janet Van Dyne, with some Pym tech to become the Wasp, his partner in crime fighting.
The two ended up rubbing shoulders with A-listers like Thor, Iron Man, and the Hulk to take down Loki. Ant-Man and the Wasp were actually the ones that captured him and pitched the idea
I
of
love
forming
that
the
Iron Man
Avengers.
suit.
Unfortunately,
That's
Hank's
so fucking
insecurity
goofy, I love
started
it.
to creep back in, and he felt that if he wanted to keep up with the big heroes, he was going to have to think bigger.
Enter a bunch of those Pym-powered alter egos like Yellow Jacket and Giant Man, where he can grow
Giant
anywhere
Man.
from 12
Say
feet
it
tall
right.
to so big he can enter the overspace, the polar opposite of the underspace.
There he met Eternity,
of course.
who called him Earth's Scientist Supreme. Something he won't let you forget.
I'm sorry,
Hank
the
pushed
Supreme.
himself to these insane heights.
I'm
even though
sorry,
he knew
the
the
Supreme.
strain on his body could be fatal.
What, you
He
want to
simply
fuck me
didn't
now?
care and kept pushing himself. Thus, his greatest and worst creation was born. Ultron.
Yep, all the Tin Man Tron was created by Hank,
Ant-Man.
not Tony like the movies. But the mass
Tony does
murder
everything
bug
in the
thing
movies.
turned out pretty much the same. Big swing and a miss there.
The
Funny enough,
fallout
he
from
is played by
Ultron
James
left Hank
Spader in
a
the
bad
comics, too.
place, to say the least.
James
His
Spader will
guilt
come to
made
your
him
house
feel
and
like
read
an
all of
utter
his dialogue for
failure,
you.
and that his best work was behind him. This led Hank to do unspeakable things.
A real low-life move. And
Yeah, there
even
it
though
is.
poor mental
Spoilers.
health doesn't excuse this behavior, it was
Spoilers.
clear that Hank needed help. He suffered multiple mental breakdowns, endured the physical toll of the Pym particles, and had bipolar disorder that went undiagnosed for years.
So Hank finally did the best thing he could. He acknowledged his problems,
wife
got
some
the
more.
help he needed, and committed to self-improvement.
And with that help, Hank slowly started making things right.
Oh,
He
yeah.
rebuilt the
I was
West
like, what
Coast
the hell am I looking at? That was
Avengers,
from
gave
the
Scott Lang
Avengers
his
game, right?
blessing to become the second Ant-Man, and finally defeated Ultron.
They didn't bring
He
that
created
up
a
in the
backdoor
Ant-Man
Trojan
movie.
infiltration code to defeat Ultron that was so
Probably not a
advanced
good idea.
it went on to replicate and evolve.
No,
all
instead
on
in
its
the
own
third
to
one,
create a new
Ant-Man,
species made up of artificial
Hank's
intelligence.
wife just
They
cheats on him
don't
pretty
call
much.
it the god
That's
of
better.
modern AI for nothing. Hank has showed over and over again that he's an integral part of the Marvel Universe.
Not just by ways of his scientific contributions or victories in battle, but by proving that heroes come in all shapes and sizes. This
All right.
episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Because I want to
It can be
explain
easy
that.
to spend
Sorry,
all
I'm
your
going to talk
time
over
on your
this.
work, your friends, your
Because in
family.
Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, because I know there's some Defenders out there, and that's
Therapy
fine.
can be an incredible
Love whatever you
asset
want,
to
I
your
don't care.
mental health.
But
Even if you
like
don't
the whole
feel
like
it right
I've seen
at
some
this
Defenders
moment.
about
A lot of these problems can be hard to swallow
well,
without
she was in the
self-reflection
quantum
and
realm
perspective.
and
It's
and
easy
he
to
was
accept
out there,
things for
so of
what
course
they
they had
are
to have their own
without
relationships.
realizing
But
that
he tried, couldn't do it,
everyone
and also he
benefits
thought
from
she was
becoming the best
dead.
version of
She
themselves.
knew he was still alive and still had relationships in the quantum realm. Which I get it, all right, fine, but like why bring it up? You should just.
And in this super
And it felt so
physical
shitty
that
that
was entirely
ah.
online and designed to be flexible to
Like
your
none of them were like you, so I couldn't do it. She was like, "No, I was banging left and right. I already knew you were still alive too." He thought she was dead, and she. Anyway, BetterHelp, by the way.
Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/DeathBattle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DeathBattle.
Ray Palmer was born your average human-sized person.
All right, I don't know anything about the atom.
Studied physics
Did he
at
beat his
Ivy
wife too?
University, and
Maybe his
did
wife beat
everything
him.
Mama and Papa
Switch it
Palmer
up.
told him to do. Probably.
Everything was pretty typical for Ray until one fateful night.
Oh, is that
when he
who
took a
Brandon
walk
Routh
to take
plays
his
in the-
mind off a frustrating experiment and saw a meteor fall from the sky.
He ran up to the crash and found himself a
I know he's in
life-changing
it.
piece of a white dwarf
Did he just
star.
play Superman?
And immediately
Or whatever.
started messing
Sorry.
around with it. Who wouldn't?
Of course.
He discovered that he
Ooh,
could focus
meteor.
ultraviolet rays
Gulp.
through it and shrink inanimate objects.
You
There was
eat it.
just one problem. When he shrunk things, they exploded. every time.
Okay.
I do not see the problem. Sounds like he found a foolproof way of blowing stuff up. Case closed.
Ray was determined to figure out how to shrink
I want to
objects
say I knew
without
that about
blowing them
Adam.
up. But first, he went on a hike with his nature club. And as a fellow scientist, I have to question his priorities.
But hey, it seems to work for him. I support
What?
it.
Go on a hike,
Different
whatever.
hikes for different mics, am I right?
While in a cave, the ceiling suddenly collapsed, trapping everyone inside. After searching high and low for another exit, Ray found a small opening and had an idea. He could try to shrink himself down and get help, even if it meant he might explode before he got the chance.
But he didn't explode. I hope this story has a happy ending at least.
He just shrinks out and goes.
Ray determined there must have been something special about him.
That's
that
the
made
end
him
of Ray.
completely immune to the explosive fate. Something super scientifically convenient that we never get any more information on.
So he got to work and created himself a suit
Fine.
to harness the power
Fine with me.
of the White Dwarf star. And
Rather than not explain shit.
the Atom!
Adam uses the white dwarf fragment to decrease his size while having control over his density, which makes a lot of sense considering that white dwarfs have the mass of a star, like the sun, but their volume is more like the Earth's, making them among the densest objects in space.
Just a teaspoon of the stuff could weigh up to 100 tons. That's one strong spoon.
I'm gonna already say the Atom's probably
he's
going to win,
actually sending his
but we'll
extra
see.
mass to a dimension called the mass zone.
Where
Man,
Adam
yo,
could maybe live forever.
that's
At
so
one
fat,
point,
it's in the
Ray's apprentice,
mass
Ryan
zone.
Joy, was murdered by Deathstroke.
Wait, no.
But
Wait, you have to be
willed
small,
some of
right?
his mass to the mass zone and was able to survive in that dimension.
mass
So
zone?
these guys can potentially
So
cheat
unfat,
death,
it's in the
but
mass
would
zone.
be stuck there without any outside help.
But from one
Oh, right.
scientist to
He
another,
was at the end
what's
of,
most impressive
the last,
is Ray's
Justice League.
creation of the bio belt.
Oh,
That's
right.
what allows
He was
Adam
the-
to use the
alright,
power of the white dwarf and shrink while maintaining any weight from immaterial to his full 180 pounds. There's even been times where it's stated that he was able to become almost as dense as a white dwarf star itself for a few seconds.
I
The
bet.
belt is also
Damn,
how he
girl,
can
you
travel
dead.
through phone lines or through the air on currents or light beams. Over
He is
time,
dense
Ray
as
has
a white
spread out
dwarf
the white
star.
dwarf power to other parts of his suit, and now the bio belt
Bizarre.
acts as a
What's that?
utility belt for his shrunken weapons and tech. It also prevents his size or mass from being altered by any outside forces.
Oh,
While he can
okay.
only increase
So
his size back to his natural
won't be
6
able
feet
to-
in height, his ability
So
to
Ant-Man won't
shrink
be able to
is
use
near
his,
limitless. He can travel between subatomic space to the microverse, the foundation of all reality in the DC
Microverse.
universe, where atoms become the size of planets.
Typically, he can increase back to
Damn.
his normal size with such force he can smash through diamonds. So if Adam
Was that
increases his
dark
size too much while
side?
still within the microverse,
It kinda looked
he
like
can
him-
blow up the entire
his
fabric
head
of
shape.
reality from the inside out.
Shrinking down to that size means that he can shrink small enough to rearrange atoms themselves.
Yep, Ray can take individual molecules and rapidly
Well, that-
expand them to cook
no,
up
no,
a small nuclear
yeah, I was about
blast
to-
in the palm
I was about
of
to say,
his hand.
man, he's a collider,
Oh,
bro.
Ray Palmer. I just got that.
He also once disarmed a bomb by rearranging
Palm-
its atoms. At that size,
Is
he
this
can
a
move
palm?
at the
He's in the
velocity
palm?
of light.
Okay.
So fast
He's
and
small?
so randomly, he
Okay, I get
basically
you.
acted as a barrier between any and all possible atom combinations.
About Arnold
but
Palmer.
come on, there's no scientific explanation here for him to have superhuman senses or awareness to comprehend
Ugh.
being everywhere at the
That's
same
special
time.
effects.
Ah, it makes total sense. If you're small enough, you
course.
can fit in almost everything, everywhere.
Yeah, I was about
all
to say,
at
he's
once.
in Injustice,
Like how you
too.
can fit
Yeah,
an
yeah,
entire
yeah.
pizza into a calzone.
I was gonna say that earlier.
And then you have a whole
I don't think
pizza
I played as
everywhere
him a
inside
lot.
the calzone. Man, I get it.
Whoa.
Science is pizza.
No!
Triple
Science
calzone
all
in my
that. Why
pizza.
are you doing this to me?
Shut up.
On top
He
of all
sounds
of Ray's
so-
amazing inventions and abilities, he's also got some more
What are you
classic
doing this to
weapons,
me,
like
bro?
a laser blaster
What the
and a
fuck?
freaking sword he used to fight a giant crocodile.
That's sick.
Relative to his size.
That was when Ray was believed to
Right.
be dead, but was actually just
Right
like
after
6
that,
inches tall and
fought a
spent
dragon with a
years on
sword.
rainforest,
Anyway, he's dead.
where he encountered an alien race known as the Catarthans.
And get this, he ended up leading a rebellion against
Oh,
their
he banged
tyrant
one of
king
them,
and
right?
became the ruler of all the Kardashians.
And his heroism
that-
didn't
what?
stop there. The Atom was a very well-respected hero, and was even asked
Yeah,
to
that's
join
pretty
the
cool.
Justice League of America shortly after it was formed.
He
I have to
fought
watch the,
alongside Batman and his
God, I wanna
best
watch-
bud,
I need to watch all the
Hawkman.
original
And you
DS,
don't fight with those
DC,
guys
yeah,
without
so the
picking up a
DC,
thing or two.
Impressive
cartoons.
combat skills aside, Adam's
I mean,
greatest
like, the good
contribution to
ones.
the legendary team was always his incredible mind.
He once created kryptonite inside of Superman by realizing that if he gathered up enough Kryptonian protons, they would eventually become radioactive.
While
Whoa.
stranded in limbo, Adam realized that if the Flash sped up the rate of a nuclear reaction's stellar evolution to exhaust its core,
That's
they could
Stargirl?
turn a fire demon into a black hole and use it as a wormhole to get back to Earth.
Wait.
He's a brilliant, hard-working, and determined scientist.
Read out what you just said again.
On a problem until he's found a solution. I mean, if I figured out how to blow stuff up as well as he did, I would have stopped right there.
I'm sure in context that's fine, but he turned a fire demon into a
Ray Palmer lived the dream, going from research scientist to legendary superhero. He picked up the pieces presented to him and built something greater than the sum of its parts.
Who knew this tiny titan with massive brains would have just as much brawn to back it up?
That fucking shot was terrible! Holy shit! Oh my god!
It's no surprise.
Wow!
Is everywhere.
Holy shit! That was really good. That makes me want to watch the show now. Oh my god! That looks so bad.
You can save a ton and order from home.
That looked almost as bad as the shot in the last Ant-Man movie with the girl like running.
Low price is exactly what we all need in a time when
looked like she didn't know what the fuck to do with her arms. They just turn rubber.
It isn't sorcery. By going online only,
God
getting
damn.
rid of the traditional cost of retail,
I needed that. God, thank you.
All plans come with unlimited.
I'm not gonna do your mid-mobile unless Ryan Reynolds' mom shows up and talk shit about his brother.
Better yet, you can keep your current phone
He
number
shit,
and contacts, so
Terry or
switching over
whatever.
is no big deal.
I think his name was Terry.
Get your new wireless
Didn't even
plan
know he had a
for
brother.
$15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free. Go to mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
That's mintmobile.com
Oh, God.
/deathbattle.
My throat is dead. Alright, here we go. Let's go! Both of you go up each other's butts! Alright, here we go. Okay. I like it, I like it. Okay. Ooh, is it gonna be a rhythm-based one?
Pick on someone your own size, relatively speaking. How did you do this? It's laced with a particle I've never seen before.
Pim.
They're called Pym particles.
It's me.
And I'm Hank Pym, scientist.
Whoa! You got buff his asses.
Not.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna guess the Atom's gonna win. You got a feeling. I got a feeling. Alright, that was good. Probably on the Thomas the Tank Engine part in the first Ant-Man movie.
White dwarf star? That's cute. Everything we needed already existed. You just needed to be smart enough to put the pieces together.
Cool, slow it down in the background. I like it. I like the implementation of like the 3D. See, that reminds me a lot of the Thomas the Tank Engine part. That's pretty good. Implementation of the 3D and the 2D pixels.
There are about 2.5 million ants under your feet. I mean, that makes sense, but why are you bringing that up right now?
I wonder why. They just bursted through the tiles? Yeah, that was strong ants. Oh shit, well, not that strong. Damn! Yeah, I was about to say.
Long enough.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, Polka Dot Man!
Okay, let's try this.
We went to the microverse.
I'll have this belt. You lay low and let me know what you find. Huh?
Yes, queen! Right,
Search every electron path in his gun and study their probability wave functions. I just might be able to.
No, alright. Whoa, yeah, oh, okay. They weren't in the microverse yet. But, my bad. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, just good old brawl. Let's fucking go.
He must be reaching his limit. If we don't get out of here quick, he's gonna destroy all of reality. Now, my pets.
Okay.
You have your tricks and your tools, but I created something beyond the limits of human existence. I operate on a scale you can't even comprehend.
Oh, alright. Over space, alright, alright. Oh, alright.
You can't be afraid to think big.
Yeah, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, god damn! Holy shit! Would Meat Canyon do that? Jesus. Alright. I meant Ant-Man when I said...
Ant-Man and Adam both had many answers to each other's abilities and arsenals. Both were able to store various weapons at a shrunken
Damn,
state.
that was a pretty good fight, though.
Both were trained in judo, and they both could obviously keep up with each other's ability to shrink at will.
Though there was one small thing Adam couldn't answer to. The ants! Hank's bond with his pets lent him some small advantages, and Gray just didn't have enough anti-ant
So the ants went inside him and then got bigger. Did it go up his butt?
Defense, the fact that he could punch with a fist packed with all of his mass
Did it happen?
meant that a close-up fight while small would leave Hank with few options since he can only
could have
punch
without
with
him
his
even
normal
noticing.
human strength.
Even still, all Ant-Man would need to do is keep his dissed ants with the help of his insect confidants and devise another plan of ant tech. Something Hank has no shortage of.
For instance, Ant-Man could alter Adam's size thanks to the PIM particle field he generates. Hank
But
would just
I thought
need
he
to
couldn't do
stall
that
long
'cause he
enough to
can-
remove
he
or
could-
disable Adam's bio.
Oh, yeah.
He's had no trouble hacking enemy tech in the past.
Sure, yeah,
But
that's what
even with the bio belt busted, it wouldn't stop Adam's ability to shrink, since the white dwarf power is contained throughout his suit. Destroying the belt only meant that Ant-Man could alter Adam's size.
Right.
Whereas Hank has literally
I don't know why
his own
Adam just
biology
stood
to
there.
prevent outside
For sure.
size alteration. And while Adam's abilities are definitely impressive, they are limited. And Ant-Man simply aren't, at least by comparison.
Right.
Hank could always match
I
his
didn't
size,
quite
just
get
take fight to
the
overspace
gravity
where
of
he
the
would have
situation
edge,
here.
both physically and
And his
mentally.
powers.
The overspace can mess with the human mind, but we've seen that Hank can handle it.
But if the Scientist Supreme is really so smart, why didn't he just immediately go up Adam's butt and blow him up from the inside?
What's wrong with you, Wiz?
Yeah,
Aren't you a
Wiz.
fellow man of science?
What the fuck's wrong with him?
This is the meanest thing you've ever done to me.
Adam
don't worry, I'll be up your butt
Ant-Man,
later.
But in the end, he was the one who had to say, Uncle.
The winner is Ant-Man.
Get Aunt, Uncle.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We
Oh,
have
what's gonna be the next one?
releasing every 2 weeks this year.
Every 2 weeks?
And click the join button to get new
This
perks
year?
and extra content.
Ooh.
Planet level members even
I
see
guess,
death
yeah,
battles
they go
before
from May to
anyone else, so
just
don't miss
December.
out.
Alright, what's next? Oh my god. Oh, the Dovahkiin versus the Souls guy? Which Souls guy? Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. Dark Soul versus Skyrim, Chosen Undead versus Dragonborn. Okay. Alright, that sounds sick. Oh, I'll watch it anyway, but... Alright, that was a pretty good episode. Good return, that's for sure. Oh, man. A solid return. Yeah, I was counting on our boy the Atom. I don't know, the way they started off his description sounded a little bit more like, okay, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ant-Man sounded fucking OP for sure, but there was something about the Atom, the way they were talking about it was like, this guy's got something. This guy's got something. Yeah, he's got a fucking ant inside him. I don't know why the thumbnail's not loading, but that was a fun start. Dark Souls versus Skyrim. That's gonna be interesting. So that one, that's gonna be a nightmare to do for them, I assume, because they have to go through every single thing you could acquire in both of those games. That sounds like that. I didn't even think, that really is insane. Well, all right, hold on. Actually,
this episode is sponsored.
excuse me. Let me see. Oh shit! No,
This
mature.
episode
Fuck out here. I'm not mature. Revisited. Oh. All right, I just want to see what it said at the end again. Da, 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 da. Chosen Undead versus Dragonborn. Okay. So. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that. So, anyway, yeah, that's what that video is going to be. I thought maybe it said something else. Like, it's going to be, I don't know. Anyway, so Dark Souls 1, I assume, right? Because aren't you different chosen in 3? Aren't you like the Cinderman or something? The Cinderman? The Lord of Cinder or some shit like that? Or something like that? I don't know. Are you trying to be the Lord of Cinder? I don't know. I don't follow the lore of Dark Souls. I can't. Dragonborn. All right. Yeah, I guess that battle makes sense. So I don't know why they call it just Dragonborn. Should it be Dovahkiin? I mean, that's Dragonborn, I guess, but Dovahkiin. It's in the song. But I guess if you're going to call one just Chosen Undead, then it's not fair to have the other guy be a name, I guess, or whatever. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.